Hey guys, welcome to today's video. So we're looking at symptoms and how to diagnose and fix a car's starter motor. The starter motor is an essential part of your car's ignition system, responsible for turning the engine to initiate operation or to start the engine. However, it can go bad or develop problems over time, causing starting issues for your vehicle. So it's vital to be able to identify each of these issues and symptoms and be able to fix them to avoid being stranded. In this video, we will cover some of the common signs and symptoms of starter motor issues, show you how to diagnose them, and provide simple troubleshooting techniques to resolve the problems. So, let's get started. First off, what is a starter motor? A starter motor is an electric motor that starts an internal combustion engine by converting electrical energy into mechanical energy. It does this by engaging the engine's flywheel or flex plate to initiate operation. Powered by the car's battery, the starter motor begins working when the ignition key is turned to the start position. Where is it located? Well, the starter motor is mostly located in the engine compartment of the vehicle. So, how does a car's starter motor work? Let's simply put it that when the starter solenoid activates, it pushes the motor's pinion gear to engage with the engine's flywheel. The motor then turns the flywheel, enabling the engine to start and keep running. Now, what are the symptoms of a starter motor problem? The symptoms of a starter motor problem can vary depending on the cause of the problem. However, some of the most common symptoms of a starter motor problem include the following. 1. No start and no cranking of the car. 2. The car starts slowly. 3. The car starts intermittently. 4. Clicking or grinding when starting. And 5. Sometimes the car battery will not hold up charge. If you are experiencing any of these symptoms, it is likely that your starter motor needs to be replaced. Take your vehicle to a qualified mechanic to have it assessed and repaired. Or you can follow our guide on how to replace a damaged starter motor, which I will link in the description box below to do it yourself. Next, let's look at some of the most common causes of starter motor problems. There are a few different things that can cause starter motor problems. One of the most common is a worn-out starter solenoid. When this happens, the solenoid won't be able to create the electrical current necessary to start the engine. Another common problem is a worn-out starter motor. When this happens, the starter motor won't be able to generate the necessary amount of torque to turn the engine over. Finally, a problem with the battery can also cause starter motor problems. If the battery is weak, or if there is a problem with the electrical system, it can prevent the starter motor from starting the engine. Moving on to how to diagnose starter motor problems. When diagnosing a starter motor issue, one thing you can do first is to check the battery. If the battery is low or if there is corrosion on the terminals, the starter motor may not be able to turn the engine over because it is not getting power from the battery. You can test the battery by using a voltmeter. Ensure it can measure up to 12 to 20 volts, as most car batteries operate in the 12-volt range. Another thing you can do is to listen to the starter motor when you try to start the car. If the starter motor is making a grinding noise, it may be indicative of a problem. How to fix starter motor problems? Once you've identified the source of the problem, you can start troubleshooting to fix the issue. Here are a few tips. 1. Check the wiring and make sure that the wires are connected properly and that there is no damage to the connector. 2. Check the battery and be sure that the battery is fully charged and that there is no corrosion on the terminals. 3. Check the starter motor. Make sure that the starter motor is properly aligned and that the brushes are in good condition. 4. Check the starter solenoid and ensure the solenoid is properly aligned and that the contacts are clean. If you're having trouble identifying the source of the problem, or if you're not sure how to fix it, you may need to take your car to a mechanic. Starter motors can be tricky to fix, but with a little bit of knowledge and the right tools, you can get your car up and running in no time. And that is a wrap for this video. Like, share, and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our videos. Be sure to check out this other video here on symptoms of a bad starter relay. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.